Hello, everybody. We are back again to the method of completing a quadratic equation by completing the square. And I got this problem from a Facebook acquaintance, Hamid Khan, who requested to solve this. 4x squared plus 12x is equal to 0. Now, whenever you come across a quadratic equation, it would be good if you put in the standard form first. We know that the standard form of a quadratic equation is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And then you write here a is equal to 4, b is equal to 12, c is not mentioned here, so put it as 0. So now you have your a, your b, your c, and Sridharacharya's method of completing the square is that you firstly multiply the whole equation by 4 times the coefficient of x squared, and that is your a, and 4 times a would be 16. So you put 16 and put the whole equation. 4x squared plus 12x is equal to 0. Now when you multiply it this way, you get here 64x squared plus 192x is equal to 0. So your first step is done. Now the second step is to add the square of the coefficient of x to the left hand side, which means that on the left hand side of the equation and the right hand side of the equation, you need to add the coefficient of x squared. The coefficient of x is b. You need to add the square. So how do we do that? We have here 64x squared plus 192x. We add plus 144, which is the square of the coefficient of x. 12 squared is 144, is equal to 0 plus 144 will be 144. Now you factorize. The next step would be to factorize this so that you can bring a special product, which is, if you know the special product of a plus b whole thing square, a plus b whole thing square is equal to a squared plus twice ab plus b squared. So this one you need to reduce this to this form. So how do we do that? The first step you would need to do is you put this as 8x whole thing square. Leave this middle one as 192x, the middle term, and put this as 12 square is equal to 144. So you've got your a square, you've got your b square. Now you can easily identify that your a and your b is 8x and 12. So we go ahead and do that, and here we have 8x square whole thing square plus twice of 8x and 12 plus 12 square is equal to 144. Which implies that this becomes 8x plus 12 is equal to the square root plus minus the square root of 144. Which further implies that 8x plus 12 is equal to plus minus 12, the square root of 144. 8x is equal to plus minus, let's put 12 first. We put minus 12 plus minus 12. This minus 12 transposes and becomes a negative because this is under addition. All right? So we have our 8x there. Now, x is equal to minus 12 plus minus 12 upon 8. Therefore, the values, the roots of the equation are the values of x. Either x is equal to minus 12 plus 12, we take the plus first, upon 8, which is equal to 0 upon 8, which is equal to 0. Or x is equal to minus 12, we take the minus 12 upon 8, which is equal to minus 24 upon 8, which is equal to minus 3. And those are your roots.